I swear to somebody, please use it.
Thank you. Oh, I hear my mic. Are we on?
I think we're up, Brenda.
Hey,
I think we're up, and I think we're running.
Yes, we are. Whew.
It is a Thursday edition of Sunrise Extra.
Yes, it is.
A couple of things we should address up front. I just did something before this began that you're told never to do. I just gave someone the password to my phone. Yeah, a password that I use on more than one occasion on several things. But they're using my phone today to provide you with the Instagram stream for Sunrise Extra. So Celeste,
I have one question.
Yes?
I think you just said, is it Celeste that you gave it to? Totally trustworthy.
It's okay.
Yeah. If there's anybody in the newsroom, I would trust her.
Really?
I would not trust Director Brian or Producer Sam, who are in my ear right now, but I would trust Celeste.
Celeste actually just was in my ear saying that's what she thinks. So Celeste is our executive producer. She got my password. Hopefully, Celeste, you already forgot it. What we're not going to forget is this day. This is a day in Kaiser history that will never be forgotten.
Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it.
We're talking about the In-N-Out Burger opening down there in Kaiser, which is set to open its doors officially at 9 a.m.
Can I interrupt you one? This is so distracting.
I know. You want that changed. I was
Can
just about
somebody
to ask for the same
change
thing.
the monitor so I can see what everybody else is seeing?
Behind our camera here, and Grant,
Right
you can
there,
show them
Grant.
what we're talking about. There's a monitor that allows us to see the topic at hand. Now, of course, right now on NBC, on KGW, we are bringing you impeachment coverage. Right now, we're online giving you Sunrise Extra coverage. So the topic of conversation today, Rod, is something that you've been laughing about the last few days.
Burgers.
But seriously, you feel like this is a story that we have really way overblown.
I feel like, you know, today's the day it's opening, but my gosh, how many times have we mentioned this over the past month?
I'm with you.
I mean, at the end of the day, Wendy's has a good burger. McDonald's has a good burger. In-N-Out has a good burger. There's a place in Texas called Whataburger. They have a good burger. It's a burger.
Well,
Could not agree more.
I personally don't care for the McDonald's burger, if you really want to know. So they're not all created equal, in my opinion.
Well, there are slight differences. The one gentleman on our show earlier said that it's a very unique taste. And you know what?
Who are you talking? Are you talking about Gordy?
Yeah, he said it was a very unique taste, and they all have their own little unique taste. That's true.
So this man blew me away.
Right.
On our show, Christine was interviewing a guy named Gordy. He had a big bushy white beard, and he was, you know, hanging out since yesterday. And he said that he has been going to In-N-Out Burger since 1948.
Which, when you heard that, Brenda, did you believe it?
I didn't.
Right. We
I'm like,
we
it
thought
hasn't been around that long.
I believe Gordy right from the start.
Well, we didn't think In-N-Out had been around that long.
Right.
So yeah, it was. We looked it up. 1948, the first one opened in California. We can give you a little more history here as we roll along. We are going to check back in with Christine in a moment.
Okay.
If you're watching us right now, of course, the big thanks, because we appreciate that you are the big part of the Sunrise Extra show, your comments. And the question we're asking is this, because there is at least a smallish line, up to about 30 or so people the last time we checked, standing outside waiting what will be now another 2 hours for that door to open.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
What is the longest you are willing at any time to wait in a line, a drive-through line for fast food? The options given this morning on our TV show were 10 minutes. Would you ever wait for 20 minutes? Would you ever wait 30 minutes or more like the people today are? And the majority of you saying, no way, Jose. We had 4% of you saying 30 minutes or longer. 3% said 20 minutes. Everyone else said 10 minutes at most.
So Director Brian is looking at the live picture that we can't see, but he said it's like 30 to 40 people now. So things are picking up, and you guys are chiming in as well. Adam Grimes, I wouldn't wait in line. I would just make my own at home. There you go. And then Tim, hey, good morning, Tim. Try standing in an army chow line.
There you go, yeah.
You know, I always like hearing from the viewers.
I do too.
Good morning, Tim. And how about good morning to Paula? Because, you know, typically, Brenda, I've worked with you long enough to know that you wouldn't describe anyone who waits in a line that long as being stupid.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, if you want to do that, I just would never do that.
But
ask me that question.
But Paula has no problem saying that. Paula Morrison Anderson says, I wouldn't do that. It's stupid to wait for a burger that long.
Hey, Tony disagrees. An hour, double. Yum.
An hour, wow.
There was another disagreeer, if you will. Where is she at? I just want to pull this up because she says, Joan, here she is. Good morning, Joan Cooper Fisher. She says, oh, that's not her line. Actually, Joan says no burger is worth waiting in line for. But then, where the heck is it?
Did it jump?
It may have jumped.
Rob St. Helen is with me, though. He says, I'm with you, BB. I just don't get it. And Roberta,
yes.
hey there, says no time at all. Terrell, I don't eat fast food, so it's a non-starter.
That's a no, yeah. There you go.
Paul Ryan, a very specific time frame. He says I'd wait 7 minutes. That's the longest Paul would wait in line for a fast food burger.
Methodical person, I appreciate that.
Not 8, 7.
I mean, I'm not a line
7 minutes.
person, period. You could make that topic anything for me. Absolutely anything.
Well, the whole point of the drive-through line typically is I'm in a rush, I'm in a hurry, I got to get something quick, so I'm going to go through the drive-through. And yeah, when you show up to the drive-through line and there's 6 or more cars there, that defeats your purpose typically.
Exactly.
So then you either move on or you park and go inside and hope for a shorter line, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's always the go-to.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you read Paula Hayes? Hey, good morning, Paula.
Paula
She
Hayes.
said, I would not wait for a hamburger. No place is worth it. Phyllis says she'd wait 5 minutes.
Max, 5 minutes max. MBB joining us on the stream today, as she always does, watching us on Facebook. She says, no way ever there will be a tomorrow.
Right?
I always think the same thing,
Exactly.
regardless of the store, whether it's a new Apple phone that everyone's getting in line for, or it's the burger joint. It's like, hello, you can do this tomorrow.
Or even movies.
Right,
There are very
movies.
few movies I want to go to on opening weekend because I'm just not a line person. I mean, I wasn't exaggerating. I don't care what it is, I am not a line person. There's
Yeah,
nothing I just
agreed.
need that badly right now, period.
Right. Andrea, or it could be Andrea, or maybe it's Andrea, or maybe it's Andrea. She says, I guess it depends on a road trip. If she's starving and every place is packed, yeah, she'll wait in line as long as it takes, as a matter of fact. But she says, really, for fast food, it should never be more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, and Karsten says, you people are crazy to wait that long. Yeah, I know.
Lots of great comments. We always love sharing them, but we do have the live presence to bring you right now. Christine Pitawanich has been in Kaiser for us since 5 o'clock this morning. So, Christine, at 5 a.m., that line was maybe 10 or 12 people long, and it's grown to, what's the count now, about 40 people, you think?
Yeah, about. Here, let me show you. The line is wound around the building, but I'd say 40,
growing.
maybe 50 people all lined up. Some of these people were in their cars earlier, like yesterday into this morning, hanging out, and now they're just waiting for doors to open. We're expecting that's going to happen around 9. But yes, it's been kind of cold out here, and In-N-Out staff came out and gave people hot cocoa, some coffee. So that was a little bit of a nice gesture, I think, and a lot of people really enjoyed it. Part of the crew here, it looks like some kids, some adults. Hey guys, good morning, good morning. I didn't even catch your name.
I'm Heather.
You're Heather. What made you decide, hey, you and the kids coming out this morning?
We were from Southern California and we couldn't wait for it to open because we went to In-N-Out all the time.
Okay, and where you're from now?
And we're just from Kaiser.
Okay, so you live here, you're probably really excited. And what about you? Are you excited about In-N-Out? What do you love about it?
It's really good food.
Okay, what's the difference between an In-N-Out burger and like a McDonald's burger or something?
Better quality.
Okay. I guess there you heard it. Better quality. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's walk down the line a little bit. Oh, you see this little baby. What a cutie. She's taking a nap in line.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I don't know if you heard that. She said waiting for a double-double. I've heard from so many people who have said that they're waiting to get in there so that they can buy a double-double. If there's someone out there who can tell me what the deal is with the double-double, please let me know because I've heard that a lot. Okay, and I didn't catch your name either.
Paulette Begay.
Okay, what's your favorite menu item?
Mine's is the number 2, no onions, no pickles.
What is the number 2?
The number 2 is just the cheeseburger, or you can, it's the classic regular burger. So
How long have you been in line here?
since 6 o'clock, about 6 o'clock.
This morning, right?
6 o'clock this morning. I was actually here last night too, but there was no crowd. So I was interviewed last night too.
Is it worth it?
Oh yeah, it is. The In-N-Out burger is great. It's good to be part of Salem's history here. So, you want to be part of the history in the making right now. So come to Salem, Oregon.
Thank you so much. And, she talked a little bit about history. This is going to be the third In-N-Out burger in Oregon. The first one was in Medford. That opened up in 2015. The second one was in 2017 in Grants Pass, so in Southern Oregon. A crew of guys here, and your name's Kelly.
Kelly, correct, yep.
Okay, what brought you out here?
double burger
Okay.
and make the wife mad. So
Okay, see, like told you, everyone's been talking about the double. What is so good about this double?
it's just delicious, especially when you get it animal style with the grilled onions and the pickles. It's to die for.
Also, what's animal style?
Animal style, so they put on grilled onions, extra cheese. That's delicious.
Is it really that much better than like a double burger somewhere else?
It is. It definitely. It's hard to compare it. You just have to have it when it's fresh off the grill. It's delicious, mouth-watering. So
Are you salivating right now?
I'm trying not to show it, but yes, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks. Okay, and let's kind of make our way to the front a little bit. Gordy, we're hanging out again with Gordy. You were a favorite when we talked to you earlier this morning because 1948, you have a history with In-N-Out.
Right.
Okay, and I think anchors, Brenda, Drew, do you guys have any questions for Gordy? Because I know you guys were very impressed with Gordy when we talked to him earlier.
Yeah, Rod's going to go first. Rod?
So I want to ask Gordy, so it seems like In-N-Out hasn't changed much. So has he seen any changes in the menu, that sort of thing over the years? And if so, what are those changes?
Okay, so our Rod Hill, he's our weatherman. He's wondering, in your years of going to In-N-Out since 1948, what have been the changes that you've seen on the menu, or have there been changes?
There's really no changes. They have the same menus that they've had since way back in the day. They have added the double. They didn't have that to begin with. Of course, the prices have increased a little bit, but that's normal. But basically, it's just the regular menu. They just haven't changed it. They haven't gone to chicken this and everything else. It's strictly the hamburgers and quality hamburgers.
Okay, so the fact that they haven't gone to like chicken and other stuff, does that add to the appeal?
Right.
Okay, second question, go.
I have a question for Gordy. I was going to ask him, what does he love about it so much, but I think he'll just say it's like nothing you've ever had before. So I want to know this. Consistency. Sometimes you go to one Wendy's, I feel like, and you get a better experience than, say, another Wendy's.
Sure.
So in all these years he's been going, 71 years now to In-N-Out, has he ever walked out there and said, man, that wasn't that good today? Or does he find it to be absolutely consistently good all the time?
Good question.
Okay, so this question is from our Drew Carney. He's wondering if the consistency is there. So you've been to a bunch of In-N-Outs all over the place. Are their burgers consistent from one In-N-Out to another?
Yes, because they have the In-N-Out University that the cooks have to go to.
What?
They have an In-N-Out University on Baldwin Park.
Okay, In-N-Out University, explain what you know.
Well, it's when you get promoted to a cook, they want everything to be the same. So they have the university to teach them how to cook it. So every In-N-Out you go to, you're going to have the same exact burger that you had in Nevada or Arizona. It's all the same. It doesn't change.
Wow, and guys, by the way, for those who might be watching our stream that weren't watching our sunrise show, Gordy actually knew the man who started In-N-Out, right? And what was his name again?
Harry Snyder.
Was he just a personal friend of yours?
No. I met him at the In-N-Out, and my cousin worked for him for 54 years.
Wow.
And then retired.
54 years? Wow.
Okay.
How about this little trivia?
Knowledge from the source. Okay.
Does he know the founder's wife's name? Because her name was listed on the founders section as well. Oh, good question.
Oh, okay. They're asking you some trivia questions here. Do you know the founder's wife's name?
Esther.
There you
Is
go.
that right?
You got it.
I'm just saying,
He's
if
the man.
In-N-Out is not watching Gordy and putting him as the new face of the franchise, something's wrong with the marketing department.
Yeah.
Did Gordy ever think about going to the university?
They're saying that they should be putting you as the new face of the franchise.
That's insane.
Okay.
Wow.
Any other questions? Brenda, you got one?
Oh, you know what? What more is there to say?
How about
with
this?
him?
When he goes to the line today, or when he gets to the front of the line, is what I'm trying to say. What is he going to order exactly? What's his order?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. They're wondering, once you get in, I mean, you're pretty close to the front of the line. Once you walk in those doors, what is the first thing in detail that you're going to order?
I'm going to get a double, mustard instead, add pickle with onions, and a fry that's cooked just a little more than they usually cook them, and a soft drink.
How do I order prefer that? Do I say, hey, could you
who
please
knows
overcook
what
my
he
fries
wants,
a little
guys.
bit?
I know.
Is that what you say? You say, hey, I like those fries overcooked? How do you ask for that?
You would do that. They drop a separate basket for Gordy? That's cool.
They should.
Yeah.
Christine's not asking if she thinks it's a rhetorical. I'm dead serious. How do you get that?
Anybody can ask for overcooked fries.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, it's not just for Gordy. If
Road
you want to
trip.
go,
That
you
is
can get
funny.
overcooked fries yourself.
So wait a minute, isn't this true?
But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty busy here.
Is it, Christine, and maybe Gordy will know this. So when you say animal style, isn't there like kind of this secret menu where it's not actually up for everybody, but if you know what to ask for, then you can get those special things like the overcooked
that.
fries and the special things on the burger? Is that a deal? Is that a thing?
From what I know, I think that there is kind of a special menu, but I am no In-N-Out connoisseur, so let me ask the expert here. So Gordy, in terms of the secret menu items, are there secret menu items? Is animal style part of that? How does that all work?
Yeah, that's part of the secret menu, the animal style.
What is animal style, and how do you figure out what's on the secret menu?
Well, animal style, they'll cook mustard into the meat, and they have animal style fries, which I don't really know because I don't eat those. I just get the regular fries myself. I just go with the regular menu. But all these people like all these different things, and that's what they get.
Okay.
So I'll stick with my original one.
Okay, an OG, original man.
And one thing I don't know either, like I don't even know how
Any
much a
other
double-double
questions,
costs.
guys?
Christine, do you have like the menu board there in front of you?
I don't
How much
know.
is a double-double? We need to know this. I agree. We must know
You
this.
know what? Hold on. Let me see. And I don't know. We'll be right back, Gordy. Dave, come with me. Dave, the cameraman. We're going to see what it looks like in here. And they're getting ready. They've got their team getting ready. And it looks like the double-double is $4, 670 calories. Then you've got the cheeseburger, $2.80, 480 calories. You got your hamburger, $2.50, 390 calories. French fries, $1.90. So there you have it. That
no
is their
change
menu.
involved?
The double-double, the
It's
really...
Even $4? I love that.
$4. There you go.
Wait, I guess just an even $4. Yeah, there you have it.
It's not bad,
I
right?
love that. I like a menu that has 0, 0 on all of its items.
there you
I
go.
agree. Yeah.
Lisa Pinot, I think we've whet her appetite. She says, really want to try these.
That
And
is funny.
Jessica Meyer, hey, good morning. She says, I'll make my own burger and stay warm. She is not waiting outside.
It
in
ain't
a
cold
line.
out, regardless of what we heard on our live report.
You know what it is if you're
It's not
standing
cold.
out overnight?
No, I disagree with you.
Absolutely.
Totally disagree with you.
Maybe it's mild
It's
for
a
this
south
time of
breeze.
year, but if you're
It's
standing
50
out
degrees.
there, I totally
It's not cold.
know.
It's not cold.
No.
At what temperature
It's not
do you
cold.
go with cold then? If 50 is not cold, what is?
Well, a lot of it depends on the wind.
Right.
If you have a north wind and it's
Yeah,
whipping,
he wants to see the line.
and then I think 42, 43 can be quite chilly with the perfect north wind.
Ellen McKay says, I am going to wait at least 6 months to go. She wants no part
Right.
of that.
Yeah, she's my style. Yeah.
Paula Hayes says, this is nuts. Paula Hayes, watching us on Facebook, describing the scene down there in Kaiser that we're also showing you right now. She says, this is nuts. I would rather stay in bed right now where it is warm.
Where are they going?
Yeah, the line is moving. What's going on?
We've got a situation in Kaiser. Christine. Oh, they're reorganizing the line, it sounds like. Maybe
Reorganizing.
for crowd control purposes.
There you go. I like that beautiful lady we talked to. Who was so calm and quiet. She likes to be part of history.
She likes to explore.
What is that
That's
guy
what
on?
she
He was
said.
She likes to be part of the event going on. I like her.
Joshua Southwood is weighing in on our Facebook page. Oh my gosh, you guys are doing it so
what's
fast,
going on
it's
here?
bumping all my stuff.
Fast and Furious.
Ah, darn it. Oh, he says 2 Wimpy burgers at Roger That for $3. So people are also weighing in with some of their other favorites
They have a Wimpy burger?
at Roger That.
Yeah, no, Roger That Barbecue is a place we featured
Roger
before
That.
on the Sunrise Show. When
Oh,
we
yeah,
did those
yeah,
barbecue
yeah.
segments a few
Yeah,
years
yeah.
back, I'm going to say
Yeah.
something. I interrupt this program to bring you this.
It's Roger That update.
Roger That Barbecue in West Salem
Really good.
is unbelievably good.
Wow.
No, honestly, it may be the best barbecue I've ever had.
Including just they have burgers
Really?
too?
You've had a
The
lot.
dude is great. The Roger behind Roger That Barbecue is awesome.
Yeah.
But he does these things called the Wimpy Burgers. And he said he basically created these because his barbecue line will be so big sometimes and so long as people wait for the typical items, the pulled pork and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ribs and the brisket. He started making these quick, fast burgers and people would get those while they stand in line waiting for their other food.
I like that.
Yes.
Have a
They're
burger
tiny-
while you're
you get a
waiting for your
twofer.
barbecue.
But they're really good burgers too. So I agree with you. Where would that come from, Roger That? Oh, yeah, Joshua. You're right, Joshua. Roger That Barbecue. is
It's a
fantastic.
great name, by the way, Roger That Barbecue.
I know,
love that
I
name.
love it.
It helps when your first name is Roger.
She says, I do not understand the obsession with a burger. You and a lot of other people. And Shannon is saying, order fries as well. They are the best.
I do have a second piece of Sunrise Extra breaking news.
Tell me.
I mean, we're just going to go off the topic for a moment because we clearly have a woman watching us on the Facebook feed right now, Amy Lynn Peck. Good morning,
Hi,
Amy
Amy.
Lynn. She was watching our TV show this morning. She saw the story about the Malala singing Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah.
So she was like, I'm going to get tickets to that. That sounds great. She says, oh my gosh, heads up, there are only 2 tickets left for that show. She says, I'm totally sad. I guess she wanted more than 2 tickets.
Oh, they were
yeah.
so good though, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
you know,
they
that's
were
a quick
fantastic.
reminder that it's affordable too. We forget about just going, most high schools have a Christmas program with their bands and their choirs, and it's affordable, and the kids are wonderful.
Agreed.
So, I mean, shop around over the next week and then check one out.
Yeah, you don't think about that, but
Right.
yeah, they
And
are
they're
huge,
terrific.
talented resources.
Yeah.
Amy Lynn also says Nancy Joe's in Woodburn is way better. Their fries and fry sauce delicious. So now we've got people chiming in about what they like better than
I like that.
In-N-Out.
Nancy Joe's and Woodburn.
I am curious. I would say the large majority, like by that I mean 65% of our audience at least, has never had an In-N-Out burger. Has not. And I always hear from people that go, hey, I grew up in California, that's why I'm so crazy about it. There was a
childhood memory.
Yes,
yeah.
when I was younger, I had this awesome experience. I get to have it now that I'm older and living in Oregon.
Yeah.
But I really am curious, what does the burger stand out amongst like a restaurant burger that you would pay like maybe 10 or 12 bucks for? Is it that
Well,
sort
I
of
went for
quality?
the first time a year ago when we visited friends in the Oakland, California area.
Okay.
Now, I love, I'm nostalgic, so I love the whole kind of red and white paper hat 1950s type setup that they have. Love that. I found it interesting that the menu is very limited, as the one Gordy said. It's just burgers. So, but I mean, it was good. I wouldn't say it was better than one or the other, but it was good. And they all do have their own unique taste. But at the end of the day, it was a fast food burger and it was a fast food fry.
I love Patty Davis in all caps. Never, and no.
Never standing in line that long for any sort of fast food. We hear you, Patty. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to any of us either.
And it's either Dina or Deanna, but she says it's an okay burger. The
Yeah,
fries are gross.
nothing wrong with it.
Not worth the wait.
See, my entire family did not like the fries. Natasha didn't like them. I didn't like them.
What was wrong with them?
I think for the most part, maybe they just weren't salted enough. I don't know. They just weren't flavorful
Interesting.
to us. They just.
We're actually getting a few different comments about the fries not being awesome.
They were just
Paraphrasing,
plain.
but
they were
not
really
being
plain,
great.
we thought.
Shannon does say if you are going to order the fries, you should order them well done, and that's what the expert down there. in
That's
the
what
line with the
Gordy
long
does.
beard, Gordy
Maybe that's
said.
it.
She says order the fries well done. She says those are the best.
I do remember that's why we didn't like them. I don't think they were cooked well enough either. Now that's jarred my memory because it was odd that my wife, our beautiful daughter, and myself, we all went like, fries aren't very good. And I think that was it. We're used to our fries. We're just used to them being maybe more cooked than what their
Golden
regular fries are.
brown and crunchy. And
yeah, why wouldn't they be that, Brenda? Why on earth would your normal fries be undercooked? That should not be the normal way they're done.
But if a lot of people grew up with them that way and they're used to them, they love them. But it was just different.
Celeste,
It was
yeah,
different.
says McDonald's hands down fries
It
are.
was different.
really, really are.
There's so many conversations going on.
What I will do with a
out
McDonald's
here.
fry, I will dip it into a McDonald's milkshake.
My daughter does that and drives me nuts because I have to have my fries hot. And if you dip it in the ice cream, your fry becomes cold.
I wouldn't dip them all in there, but I take a few of those fries and I'll dip them in the shake, and then I get that sweet and savory and salty and
You and my daughter.
experience.
I don't
You
even
and my
want a
daughter.
burger, but this is making me hungry right now.
All right.
Seriously hungry.
We're cutting
Well,
out.
we got to go, don't we?
Hey, Brenda Braxton, not here tomorrow.
Oh, dear. You here next week?
Where will I be?
I don't know. I'm not even going to ask.
Are you
wanna
going
tell?
somewhere fun?
I will be sleeping in.
Oh, good for you.
That's fine.
I'm on my winter sabbatical after tomorrow.
I'm going to put Christine Pitawanich in this chair then tomorrow for the Friday edition of Sunrise Extra. We'll see you all then.
Maybe I'll troll you from home on the street.
No, you'll still be
So, dear, you out for 2 or 1?
Yeah.